Yep.
Did you just say yeah
I did say yeah.
to Thomas?
No.
Folks, he just admitted he. Are
I'm
you telling you miss Thomas Leonard?
no, I don't.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we are hanging out. I'm walking around my house, talking. Guys, it took me. Since when could you raise the volume over 100%? Somebody explain that to me.
Since iOS 18.
Why? Why do you need to go above 100?
Why don't you ask Apple that question? I've asked that question for about a month or more.
It don't make sense to me.
That makes sense to me either. Apple does things that don't make sense.
Well, you are right there, my friend. All right, so we are back on technology tonight, talking about what it does for us in the simulator. This is just a really good topic. I love the topic. And before we go too far into other stuff, I want to discuss something, Brandon. I want to discuss it with you too, because I was on the flight. I did a flight earlier,
Yeah.
which was a I don't know, that airport was weird. I didn't. So my flight plan, I got it all set up, and you remember sometimes you would have to go back and change your approach if it wasn't a good approach. You'd have to go back in, edit it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did that, and it didn't get rid of some of the waypoints, and so the landing was really crappy. But
Oh,
anyways, it is what it is,
don't you
right?
hate?
Yeah. So what I was going to say though is got on the conversation about when is a program worth paying for at a monthly rate compared to some of the free add-ons that you don't pay for at all.
Yeah.
Now I've got a very specific opinion on this. But let's just start with you because you are very picky about what you buy. I mean, I know I'm not saying nothing bad, but I'm just saying you are really a major stiffler about some things getting bought. And I
Yeah.
don't mean that in a bad way. This is a constructive type of criticism here. What makes it worth it to you, Brandon? What is it that tells you this is worth it?
One of my biggest things is, can we accessibly use the program? Number one, are things labeled correctly? Can we actually navigate the program? Um, is the developer keeping the program up to date with different features and listening to the people that buy it, or are they just doing whatever they feel like doing?
Right. Now, I was telling people, and we don't know yet, but in a day or two, we're supposed to have a preview version of a program being built,
Yeah,
that we're going to be showing to people, which is from I've not seen it yet.
I haven't either.
We've got some glimpses of it. I know that it's being done. We just haven't seen a lot done with it yet. Anyway, when it comes to flight simming, what is it that makes you say that's worth? Let's just throw a number out there. Okay, That's worth $10 a month. Does it take something for you to like? What is your rate of judgment to a program at that amount? Let's just say between $1 and $20 a month.
I think a lot of it would have to do, like I said, accessibility is number one in my book. Right behind that is, will the programmer listen to the customer? Say, for example, if I encounter a bug and I write to the person programming and say, hey, we got a bug here. This is what's happening. This is how you can reproduce it. Are
Right.
they acting and taking your feedback into consideration, or are they just sitting there going, well, it's your machine? Well, it's this. Well, it's that. It's not my programming.
Right. Right. I agree. I think that when you got a program out there, you need to be 100% professional. Even if it ends up not being the program, at least go through the
Go
steps
code.
to make sure, well, just go through the steps to make sure, okay, it's not the program, or yeah, it is. Okay, Brandon, are you hitting command? Let's just say, trying to think. Okay, let's just say TFM, for example.
Yeah.
If something's wrong, I would say, okay, did you hit autopilot, or did you hit command A, or, go through the steps. Now, this isn't me saying this as far as TFM. This is in general, you guys, that a program, at least look to make sure that it's not the program, whatever
Right.
that program might be. So, do you have a limit on what you would spend on a program monthly?
Probably for me, considering I pay bills and stuff, yes.
So, like, I know that Stay Intentions is $20 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That is a little steep. For me, it's going to have to do me justice all the time.
Yeah.
$20 is going to have to be. It's going to have to be well worth.
It's going to have features that are well worth the price.
Absolutely. More than just me talking into my microphone and getting ATC talking back to me.
Yeah.
What will it do? What is it going to do? That's where the difference comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if the features are there, I think that the more features that you have in a program, the better odds that it makes it worth it.
Exactly.
And granted, when we talk about this, guys, this is no different than you having a hobby. For example, some of you play baseball, some of you play basketball, some of you play, the different games on the Xbox, and that gets very expensive. So it can get very expensive in the simulator as well.
Yeah.
For example, and I've got it just sitting here. This guy right here, this right here is a $300 piece of sim equipment. $300. This right here. And is it worth it? Absolutely. It was worth it to me. Um, it'd be worth it to me. It's worth it because it's something that you're using and it's actually allowing you to do something with it the whole time.
Right.
If it was doing like what it's doing right now, where I've got it sitting under my desk, then it wouldn't have been worth it. The only reason that it's sitting there now is because I'm missing the brackets that holds it to the desk.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to go to Ace or something and see if I can find me some brackets or something along them lines to try to. That is so weird that I'm still stuck on this whole thing with the mixer.
Is it doing it again?
No, because my volume works, right?
Yeah. I would definitely. And I'm sorry to say this. This is an Apple screw up. I don't route things to different things like that because of issues like that with the volume.
Right, right.
I bet if that mixer were Apple certified, it would work just fine.
You said what?
I said, I bet if that mixer were Apple branded, it would work just fine with no problem.
Yeah. Very interesting. You still there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason, iPhone just will not allow me to bring you through to the mixer, and I wish it would.
By the
And
way, CarPlay with an iPhone either. I learned that the hard way.
yeah, it's weird because if I'm not, like, if I was watching YouTube right now, it would let me, but it knows when you're on a call.
Yeah. Like it's weird because I tried to do CarPlay in a car one time.
I'm standing here with my headphones on like a hero. All right, there we go. Yeah, it won't let you go to the CarPlay.
No, it'll let you do it, but you're going to lose voiceover, speech, and everything. You're not going to get voiceover.
Really?
Yep. So I would advise don't do it.
Interesting. Huh. I I'm all about technology. Um, my opinion kind of falls with yours, Brandon. I think that as long as I can use it, and as long as it gives me, hi, Bubby.
Zeus has got to make his appearance.
Here's Deucey Zeus, you guys. Hi, blah blah. What you doing, huh? What you doing? What you doing, big boy? What you doing, huh? What you doing, Bubba? Yeah, he's a good boy. But I think that as long as I'm getting the value out of it, that I can use it and consistently use it, like not just once a month or twice a month. If I'm paying for it, I better be able to use that thing
Exactly.
all the time, right?
Yep.
That that's where I'm at with that. And I mean, who wouldn't be?
I
I
mean,
think that,
something. I better be able to use it consistently.
yeah. And if you can't, then it wouldn't be worth it.
Nope.
Um, Now, someone asked me about. I've been asked about a few different programs, and I'm not throwing anything out there as far as like, oh, well, I'm going to say something bad about this program compared to that one. So I'm not going to throw names out there, but I'm going to say that if a program comes out, just like the one that we're supposed to be doing a uh, review or whatever, showing people what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
As long as that program is doing what I need it to do, gives me what I'm looking for, then it's worth it.
Exactly.
But if it's just sitting in a corner somewhere, it's not worth it, folks. It's
Yep.
not worth it. Um, Again, this goes back to what we said last night. When it comes to technology, if the technology is doing something for us, then I think that very well makes it worth it. If it's doing something to give us the ability to go from something not being accessible to being, man, we can fly that. That would make it worth it, right? So, for example, if let's say it was the what's that one? It's the Airbus. What's that one that we can't fly? The Airbus
The fly by wire.
fly by wire. If a program came out tomorrow and it was $20 a month, but it gave me the ability to fly the fly by wire, you better believe I'm buying that program.
Yep.
100%. I'm buying that program.
Oh, I want to fly that plane.
Yeah, that is a really really nice airplane, and it sounds so good, dude. It
Mm.
sounds so good. Um, just to show you guys, you can see the inside of my computer. Here's what it looks like. It might be a little dark, but you should be able to see that it's lit up. The video card's lit up like a Christmas tree. But anyways, I love technology, and I'm glad that it gives us the ability to do stuff. Um, Living I think that anybody that had the disability, without technology, we would live in a very dark world.
I think we would live in a very isolated world.
I think so. I think so. So now I don't know as far as someone that, again, when we was asking people the other day, someone that don't have a disability, how what does technology do for you? I still think it does something for everybody.
It does.
So I don't know. I like the fact that we can fly in these airplanes. Um, when I look at the technology with AI, I like AI in the simulator. The only thing I don't like about AI in the simulator is you pretty much load your airplane and then it does the rest. So you sit there pretty much doing
That's,
nothing. And that does get boring.
mm-hmm.
It does. Um, that's why it's nice having like loading TFM, even though you're not flying it, load TFM so you can at least every now and then check your altitude or check the
Yeah.
outside temperature, see where you're flying over,
Yeah.
um, things of that nature. The other thing I think would be another cool piece of technology is something that would give you feedback on areas that you might be flying over that are actually like historic.
Yeah, like landmarks, like a tour guide.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool to have something based around that. Um, there's so many ideas, man, that I've got myself, but to do any of these programs, it takes money,
Yeah.
not just yeah. If I knew how to program to at the right level, absolutely, I'd be programming to contribute to the world of programs that are for accessibility. So anyway, I don't know. I like technology. Is there anything you would like to add, Brandon, to this tonight? Anything that,
I enjoy flying and being able to.
yeah,
Something I've never really been able to do in real life. I'm glad I put in a simulator.
right, right, absolutely. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight because I spent so long trying to get this phone figured out. Actually, I know what we are to do. We are to do a live stream on SpaceX. I
Heck
think
yeah.
that's a good idea. So maybe I can get Brandon to do some homework over there, get him looking up some stuff that he can share information. Maybe I'll find a video or something that we can. I'm trying to figure out there's got to be a way if I can invite you to a live stream through my phone, I should be able to do it when I'm streaming from the computer too. I just got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know how to do that, but I think SpaceX is stacking the next ship for a flight test. I don't know. I have to go see.
yeah, we'll have to look and see what it says.
I saw something in my YouTube feed about stacking ship 31.
Someone said I messed up so bad, guys.
Yeah, I saw that. And the other person says hello.
James, why are you saying you messed up? What'd you do, buddy?
Yeah,
What what did you mess up on? James T.
got two watching.
I don't know who James T is.
I don't know him either.
James, what are you talking about, my friend? You got to have a little more detail there in order for me to
Yeah, it's kind of missing a few details.
know what you're talking about there, James T. You messed up so bad. What do you mean?
That's what I was wondering. I was.
I messed up so bad. I've got a thought on who that might be, and if it is, contact me. But I don't know 100%. We got RM Clips. I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Those are the only two chat messages that came in this whole time.
I don't know. They're not saying nothing else yet. I'm going to give it a minute because it takes.
Yeah.
I know you said you messed up, but don't know what you're talking about. And if you're not someone that I know, then I'm way off here. And if you are someone that I know and whatever, just message me. You can do that. So anyway, but yeah. So anyways, tomorrow we'll do a live stream on SpaceX. Talk about that. Talk about what they've done and kind of where we think that they're going. Unless somebody gets with us and tells us that there's something else, like if there's something you need help on, whether it's me delivering some motivation to something you might be going through. I'm always about doing those. Then we might change the schedule, but as of now, just yeah, get with us if there's something you'd like us to talk about.
Yep.
That said, Brandon, I'll call you here now.
Alrighty.
So guys, that's all we got for tonight. I hope y'all have a good day wherever you might be, whoever you might be. Um, Life can be rough. Matter of fact, I'm glad I just done it. I about forgot. So, and Brandon, obviously, when we get these type of messages, you also throw your opinion in. So,
Yeah.
I almost forgot, and I'm glad I just thought about it. Um, just because you went through rehabilitation and you failed, you went through it and then you fell off the wagon, as they call it. That doesn't mean that you're a failure.
No.
It doesn't mean that your life can't get better. It doesn't mean that everyone around you hates you. It means you fix the problem. And right now, if your only problem is you feel like you're no good because you ended up doing drugs again, that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you unworthy of being loved and respected and putting yourself around positive people.
Yep.
Because that's what it's all about, you guys. If I want to do good, then I got to keep myself away from anything that makes me go the other direction.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to do good, I need to have it 100% in my mind that I can do it,
Yep.
that I will do better, that I will be successful, that I am smart, that I am good enough. And that's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, no matter what, it doesn't matter. No matter what you've done, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make you an awful person, but you fix it. Don't keep walking forward and not fix it. You fix it. That's the answer. So I'm going to leave you with thinking about that. Anyways, that's all I got for tonight. We do believe in you. We do think that anybody can succeed. Anybody can have a better life. But it's up to you to get there. Brandon, I'll call you in a minute.
Okay.